Takis? Smarties? What
Whoa!
is that? Is that
Nah,
dog
man.
food? Takis? Smarties? Coke?
Oh
What
my
is
gosh.
that? Is that dog food?
What do y'all be doing, man? I used to crush up the Smarties and then, you know, inhale them and blow it out like I'm smoking
All right, y'all.
cigarettes.
So 2 years ago, I used to talk to this girl that I actually wanted to take serious and be in a relationship with after getting to know her for about like 5 months. We're not gonna use her real name. We're gonna call her Erica. In my mind,
Erica.
I felt like she was perfect. 9.9 out of 10.
Woo!
Deliciosa.
That's
she
a high
checked off
score.
Almost all my boxes.
That's
I
a
left
high
out
score.
That last point to make it 10 because even though I thought she was sent from heaven,
Perfect doesn't
crafted
exist.
for me and me only, there was one thing that she started to do and refused to stop doing.
Crack?
That was a deal breaker for me.
Is it
Personally,
crack?
I feel like everybody should have deal breakers when it comes to relationships. The one thing that crosses the lines of your morals, standards, values, and makes you go, no, we can't be together. Let me.
Okay, I agree with that heavily agree with that. Everybody needs their deal breakers. If I had to just like name off a few off the top of my head in chat, go ahead and name what y'all deal breakers are. Honestly, for me, cheating, deal breaker, like hit the road, bitch. Like I could never be with a girl that has ever cheated in the past, present, future. You can't do that. Can't be with you. Smoking, that's also another one. Drugs in general, honestly, I'm sorry. I want you to have healthy lungs. I want you to be able to pass a piss test. Is that too much to ask? What else will be a deal breaker for me? Women who aren't good with parents. You're gonna see my parents a lot. I want you to be cool with your in-laws and vice versa. I'm gonna be cool with your in-laws. So if you can't be cool with parents, deal breaker. What else would be a deal breaker for me? Those are the ones that come off the top of my head. Also, yeah, honestly, can't even lie to y'all. Weirdly colored hair. No. Scratch that, because I've seen a lot of e-girls, gamer girls who have some colored hair and they looking good. I will have to say excessive amounts of tattoos and piercings. I'm sorry, it's just not for me. Y'all may like it. More power to you. That's cool. It's just not for me personally, man. And the piercing that I hate the most is that bull piercing, bro. That septum piercing. Y'all know what piercing I'm talking about that makes you look like a bull? Like, why? Why is that a thing? And like I said, that's just me personally. So if you're watching this live stream or you're watching this video right now and you have a cow piercing in your nose right now, don't feel bad. It's just my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that find it attractive. It's just not me. That's it. Simple. No Illuminati.
Let me explain. She had it all. She was weird like me. She loved anime, had good taste in music, actively wanted to seek a relationship with God, but was struggling. But you know, it's the effort that counts.
I love that.
She was a gamer girl that was really freaking good at side fighting games. Like she
love
was
that.
pro level. Bro, whenever we play Blaze Blue,
she does sound
beat
perfect.
my ass black and blue. She beat me.
It pissed you off the bit, right?
So bad one time, I called my doctor and asked him why the hell he brought me into this world. She had a sense of humor, could take a joke. She was goofy. She used critical thinking skills, was feminine, worked out 4 days a week.
So what was wrong with her?
Embraced them and was willing to heal from her trauma.
So what
Never
was wrong?
Wore makeup. She was strictly dickly, a vegan. She was down to earth,
A vegan?
patient, loyal, and a hustler. Get to the money.
I need you to eat meat.
Finger licking good. I ain't gonna lie, she had a little duke. I prefer a donk, but it's okay because she had a cute face, so I let it slide. Where I'm from, we call little booties dukes and big booties donks. Anywho,
I need me a
I could
donk.
keep going all day about all the boxes she
I need a
checked
donk.
because it's
I
as
need a
if
donk.
I found my
I need a
dream
donk.
girl at the time. All while my ass can't even get past the first few criteria on somebody's dream guy list. I don't
Probably
know
not.
why she wanted me, and I don't care. Now Erica was open and honest about everything, but she was hard-headed, which is fine. But little did I know that would be the one thing that started our fallout from each other. Literally the day before I was gonna make her my girl, she hit me up and was like, hey, my car's in the shop. Can you take me to Oliver's house so I can get high? I'm like, a new strand of gas? She like, Yeah, you could say that. Mind you, I've known
I
Oliver
don't-
since I was in
I don't
elementary
want you
school.
doing
Bro
drugs.
is a hippie to this day that gets high 25/8 and does the most outlandish stuff that most people would call white people shit. He lived with his adopted mom and biological brother at the time, who were both dysfunctional as hell. So every time we
You don't
went
need to
over
go
there,
to Oliver's
some crazy
house.
shit happened. I felt like I was in a movie half of the time. I pick her up, we get there. The first thing I see that sets me off was they swole ass bulldog
Damn.
behind the gate staring at me. I instantly take off to the car.
Looks like
Oh,
he's
man,
skipping
Devonte,
leg day,
you still
though.
dog? I'm black. We see dog, we run. Erica like, don't worry, they gonna put Rocky back in his cage when we get inside. I'm like, they bought a dog? What they feed that thing? Horses?
Yeah, and the funny thing about dogs and people who own them, it'd be like, whenever someone's afraid of a dog and the owner's like, oh, it's okay, he doesn't bite. So what are them teeth for? What are them teeth for? They're just for show? They're just for aesthetics? He bite. He clearly bite. You know, he got teeth, therefore he bite. But I'm definitely not one of those black people that run away at the sight of dogs. It's a thing though. Black people are afraid of dogs. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. What kind of childhood trauma did y'all have? It's probably because like they grew up in the hood and then like them hood dogs, they be on a different kind of energy, bro. But you know, like I see a dog, I want to pet the dog. I want to pet the dog. I don't think I've ever been afraid of a dog in my life. I love me some dogs. I love me some dudes.
Nigga look like he boxed Mike Tyson on the weekends. Erica like, man, come on. We get inside and as usual, his mama offers me one of them nasty ass bananas that's been sitting there on the fridge for weeks.
It's a little brown.
Banana, baby. Nah, grandma, I'm good. You can go ahead.
Banana, baby.
Damn, banana. No, ma'am. I'm good, grandma. I don't want a banana.
Why you ask for it?
I didn't ask for Mello, let's go to the back. You know, I love that lady, but I hated when she did that. Plus, she
Always trying to give
used
you a
wear them
banana.
Long ass, unnecessary ass nails. Like,
Oh.
grandma, you too old to be wearing them long ass.
Deal
trophies.
breaker.
If she get in a fight, she's done. We get to the backyard where the shed was, where every time we came over, that was the place where we all partaked in
The marriage of Hoochie.
See,
Okay,
they
so
all
he
smoked the
smokes,
Mary
so-
Jane. I, on the other hand, preferred the infused into
Oh,
food
he likes to
version.
eat it.
So Oliver
Okay.
brings us inside. I see his brother Bam Bam and his homie DJ. They in the back table rolling
Bam
up.
Bam and
I'm like,
DJ.
oh, okay, that don't
sound like
seem
bad-
very
bad
different.
news.
Soon as we get to the couch, life took a 180 because all of the sudden I felt like a sharp pain in my chest, as if the spirit was trying to tell me something. Had my heart kicking like an unborn baby. So I leave to go use the bathroom in the house outside of the shed because I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I just got to take a fat one just to find out that I didn't even have to drop a submarine into the ocean. I get back to the shed.
call mine turd
I walk
monkeys.
inside. What the deuce? Takis? Smarties? Coke? What
Whoa.
is that? Is that
Nah,
dog
man.
food?
Coke,
Yo,
no.
Rocky is
No.
punching the air right now.
Mm-mm.
What the
No,
actual
sir.
fruit are you doing? Erica,
That's that
relax.
booger sugar.
The white stuff isn't Coke, it's table salts. What do we look like? Degenerates?
Oh,
just
sure.
trying something new like we did last week. I'm like, last week? Yeah, so recently we've been experimenting with different things to get high instead of gas. I haven't been here for a month and this is what y'all decide to do?
That is some real crackhead activity. It's not even real drugs. It's like everyday household items so they can snort it to see how high it gets them. That is some true crackhead activity. No, I'm sorry. It's over, baby girl. You checked off all the boxes, but you over here snorting table salt? Are you just in a speed race to die? Are you kidding me? Do people really do stuff like that? I knew about like huffing paint and like markers and all that, but I thought that was like more as a joke and like that's something you got over when like you passed the age of 13, bro. Hell, that's wild as hell. I don't blame you, bro. No wonder the title is called Crackhead Gamer Girl, bro. I don't blame you. That couldn't be my girl at all.
I thought y'all only messed with the marriage of Hoochie. Then she goes on this tirade about how their tolerance is way too high and that exotic wasn't enough. So it was Bam Bam's idea to mix foreign substances to see if they can get them higher than usual.
I
and
knew
how she
Bam Bam
wanted
was-
to be open and honest about it since we were in the talking stage.
Bam
and how she
Bam.
knows it's kind of dangerous, but
Bad
that doesn't
influence.
stop her because it's fun and that Oliver, DJ, and Bam Bam seem to be on the same type of timing. So
Nigga
she
named
wanted
after
to see
that,
if I
the
was.
Flintstones kid who
I ain't have
busts
no
shit up.
problem with her hitting the green pack, back. But if Shorty kept this up, I knew exactly what road she was headed down. Like, what's next? Car gas? You know how high gas prices are? They finna be broke and mentally damaged. So I'm like, look, when you said getting high, I ain't mean all this. I meant that green, baby.
Just the
raw
green,
version of
right?
The
Like,
healing herb that comes from the earth is all I can tolerate.
even
'Cause
then,
the
I don't
raw
want you
version
doing
is
that,
for
you know?
Healing. But all of you don't realize that you're inhaling bull crap that causes irreversible damage. My nigga, look at y'all. Dog food? That's
Dog
crazy.
food?
You know what?
Like, who told you about
I'm
this?
standing 10 toes, chest high. Oliver, Bam Bam, DJ, I know I can't convince y'all to stop, but as for you, Erica, if you gonna be doing stuff like this,
you gonna do it
then
without
we can't
me.
be together.
Thank you. She gonna choose the
Now,
drugs
this where
over
the game
you?
changed. Remember when I said Erica was hard-headed? Yeah. When you
Oh.
were against something she felt like brought her fun or wasn't that bad to her in
Here
the
we
moment,
go.
she would completely tune you out and do what she wanted regardless of the long-term consequence. And I guess this was something she really didn't want to stop. So she hit me with the most direct response I ever heard from her.
It's over, bitch.
Okay, bye.
Ah, it was that easy
Shorty
for her.
was tweaking.
She chose the
After
drugs.
She said that, she didn't even look my direction. Cold-blooded, continued crushing down the food into crystals, not
This is
saying a
nuts.
single word. She
This
did
is
not
nuts.
want to stop. And neither
Dog
did they.
food.
I was genuinely bamboozled,
Ugh.
bruh. I didn't want to show her no sign of weakness, so I sucked up my emotions I felt at that moment and walked out. Bam
You
Bam,
did the right
Oliver,
thing.
and DJ sat there like, damn. Even though this was not their problem, nor their concern. Like, she grown, she can do what she wants. But I personally don't want my girl doing something like this because I know the long-term effect it'll have on her. Because I've had
Like, I respect him saying that, like, you know, you grown, you can do what you want, you your own person. But when you really care about somebody, you really want to see them win, you want to see them do good in life. Like, I feel like a little lecture wouldn't hurt because, like, yo, you over here snorting dog treats? Dog treats? Really? And like, you should know you have an issue when you say, oh, you know, that Mary Jane, like we have a high tolerance. It just doesn't get as high no more. That's how you know you have an issue. When your tolerance is that high, they have to resort to grinding up dog treats and table salt and Smarties to snort. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Brain damage loading, bro. So yeah, go ahead and break up with her, you know, but I would have still gave her that little lecture. But as he said, she's hard-headed, so I guess there's really wasn't much you could say, honestly.
habits in the past that turned into addictions. I know how it's gonna get. It ain't no different than not wanting your little brother to get caught up in the streets because it'll lead to either death or jail.
I wonder where she is now.
Conclusion, it's a deal breaker for me. But you know what's crazy? Funny
missed her.
enough, I get back to my dorm, ready to go to sleep. You know, I
missed
got
her.
my Boys to Men ready in my headphones. You know, I actually cared about Shorty. At 2:30 a.m., I get a text. And guess who it's from?
Who is it? Erica.
Count Cracula. She like,
Count
I'm sorry
Cracula.
for saying that. So you just gonna leave? It's that easy? I ain't even care about her being cold-blooded at that point. I just cared about her well-being. So I reply like, are you gonna stop? 5 whole
She ain't gonna
minutes
stop.
pass by. She like, I don't know about that.
We ain't got nothing to talk about.
Take care.
There you go. Good job,
So we
Devonte.
parted ways after. This is why I don't rush into relationships. I want to get to know at least the basis of somebody first. Every time I went to Oliver's house after and she was there, it was awkward. And as for
Damn.
Rocky, still
Rocky up
punching
to?
that air.
Hey, shout out to this video. This video is dope, bro. You did the right thing. Like, if you can't, like, I don't even think I would want to change her mind. I would still give her that lecture. Hope, like, she comes to that conclusion herself. But if I have to, like, convince you to stop doing something that is so dangerous to you, baby girl, like, we ain't got nothing more to talk about. You take care. I hope you have a great life. I'm gonna continue doing me and keeping all of my brain cells while you continue doing you and giving yourself brain damage. Like, we ain't got nothing else to talk about.